Hey babe, was I wrong for how I moved at this girl's birthday dinner? So I get invited via my homegirl to go to this girl's dinner. I don't know her like that. I think I met her once through my homegirl a while ago. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go because you're inviting me. So I go, I get the girl a little gift or whatever. When I pull up, the first thing I realize is, first of all, everybody's on time. And second of all, a lot of people showed up for this girl's birthday dinner. It was over 12 people. Probably over 15. I've never seen this many people at a birthday dinner at a restaurant in my life. As the night's going, you know, people are buying their drinks and things like that. But what I started noticing is people's orders. You know, I'm a very observant person, so I started noticing people's orders. And they was ordering 2 and 3 appetizers, 3 and 4 drinks, the best, biggest T-bone steaks with the gold on it, and this, and truffle fries, and this, and this. Everybody was doing their thing.
Wait, so, is this nigga nails painted?
Something, I don't know what it was. At a certain point of the night, after, you know, people was, you know, finishing up their plates and ordering their last drinks and stuff like that, I had to go to the bathroom, but something hit me on my way to the bathroom, like, you know, just stop and pay for your meal. Just stop by the bar, pay for your meal, tip out, do that.
Smart.
That's what I did. So by the time I go to the bathroom, pay for my bill, tip out and stuff like that, the waiter is coming around to the table wanting to know how we're going to do the bill, because the bill can only get split 2 ways, and he made that very clear. The bill can only get split 2 ways. Okay. So the girl looks down at the other end of the table where we're sitting, and she says, oh, well, 2 of the guests, they can put it on their card and everybody can cash app them, and they can deal with the bill because I'm not worried about that. I'm the birthday girl. I heard it, but everybody around at the table act like they didn't. And I was completely not worried because, again, my bill is paid for, tipped and everything. I'm just kind of waiting on my homegirl. So after time has gone past, nobody's putting up the card. Nobody even touched the check, right? So finally, a dude that was there, he opened it being funny, and it was over $3,500. That's how much the bill was. It was over $3,500. When he said that, I just busted out laughing. I don't know why I found it to be so funny. I think it's because I knew it was about to be a shit show. So the person comes back around and notices that nobody's touching the bill, and it's like, hey, what are we doing about the bill? So she looks down towards our end again, which I don't know why she kept looking down towards our end. So finally she's like, all right, well, who's gonna put down on the bill? So I don't say nothing. My homegirl, she don't say nothing. And then so finally another girl in the group was like, well, my homegirl, well, can we put it on your card and, you know, everybody just pay you back? My homegirl, she say no. Like, no, I'm not really comfortable with that. Da, 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 da. So things are starting to get heated now. There's a back and forth going between the restaurant, who's going to be paying, things like that. A lot of people are getting frustrated. Things are getting heated. So what do? I say, I'm going to excuse myself. Because first of all, I'm not about to be sitting in a food, restaurant, public setting and embarrass myself because y'all don't have y'all shit together. Right? Smart. I don't do that. I don't play that. My shit is already taken care of. My bill is taken care of, tipped out, tipped beautifully. My bill came up to $100, and I'll never forget, it was $115 without tip, right? So I was like, I'm going to excuse myself. Get up, leave, call the Uber and all. My homegirl, because this is her friend. So she's staying trying to, you know, figure things out and stuff like that, arguing, things like that with people. I'm not doing that. So I excuse myself and I leave because y'all need to figure this out. As I'm getting up to leave, well, what are you doing? Well, how are you leaving? You need to help pay for this bill, things like that. The waiter, before I could even say that, the waiter's like, his bill's already taken care of. He paid his bill and tipped out almost 45 minutes ago. Everybody's shocked, looking like,
I bet you is.
I'm hitting the door by now. I'm gone. I'm out. I get by the time I get home, about an hour, I would say later, I get a long text message from my homegirl. I think that it was real rude what you did at my homegirl's birthday dinner. I don't know where that type of etiquette came from. Da, 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 da. I texted her back a simple IDC. Okay. I can accept this point of view. I can understand how you could feel this way, but let me add a little bit of context to this situation. To begin, anybody that knows me enough that we're going out and hanging out knows that I'm really zero tolerance for any type of BS. That's to begin with. Like, anybody knows that Storm will remove himself out of any situation that is unbecoming. You're sitting at this table arguing and getting into it with these people at this nice, fancy restaurant. She knew that I was going to leave. She knows that I don't play that. She knows that. And that's why she wasn't mad that I left. She specifically was not mad that I left. She was mad that I did not contribute to the big bill. That's why she was mad.
Ain't gonna happen. I don't know them fees.
And made it very crystal clear that she wasn't going to use her card. But in the same breath, turned around and was arguing at people about who was going to pay the bill at the table, and not once was saying, oh, I'm going to pay you back, I'll cash app you, let me Zelle you. So my thing is, why are you so worried about who's going to pay this bill, but at the same time, you're not reconfirming anything that you're going to pay them back, just like your homegirl. And another thing I want to point out, she wasn't going to leave that dinner regardless, even if I told her that I paid for my bill, which is why I didn't tell her. Because this, again, is her good homegirl. This is her best friend. So she's at the table trying to figure this all out with her homegirl. So I'm like, I'm not the best friend in this situation. I'm just the plus one. I don't know nobody at this table. My homegirl knows everybody at this table. So her dealing with all these people, that's her business. And lastly, we did not fall out because of this. Our relationship, our friendship did not end because of this situation. After, like, the next day, we kind of, like, giggled it off, and we kind of agreed to disagree, because to this same day, even after she seen this video, we got on the phone, and she was like, Storm, you could have paid more on that bill. And I'm like, girl, what do you mean I could have paid more on the bill?
I wouldn't have paid nothing. Guys, look, you know what's interesting? I used to work in a restaurant for a very long time, bro. I started working in restaurants when I was like 16, started washing dishes. I was a sauté line cook. I was everything in that thing, from server to bartender. And what I noticed is this, man. You never, as a server, you hate waiting on females, especially when it's B-Day dinners, like large groups of women. It's the worst. Anybody in the restaurant will tell you that. Like, if you had your pick, like, all right, cool, you got a 12 top of women, or you got a 12 top of men, or you got a 12 top of women mixed with men. You want to be at the 12 top with all men. That's the 12 top that you want to be at, because the men are not going to sit up there and fuss. They're not going to sit up there and nickel and dime each other over the bill. I never really seen that, man. And especially when you start breaking it down race wise, even when you come to like hood niggas, man, like the hood dudes be like, say, partner, look, your shit was like 30, just give me 30 right now. You had 50, all right, give me 50. You, all right, cool, give me 25, boom, and they'll have you. Man, bro, you will literally be at that table for 30 minutes trying to get a female group together. And then you know what else? If you tell them that the policy is we do one check, they will sit up there and beg and plead, get the manager. I want to talk to the manager because y'all didn't tell us this before we got here. This is something y'all should have said. But ma'am, if y'all go out to eat like normally, then you would know this is like a policy that a lot of restaurants actually adopt. You get what I'm saying? But it's a headache dealing with them. Now, I ain't gonna say it's always bad, but I'm just saying, man, listen, if you a waiter, trust me, you know what I'm talking about, man. You don't want to wait on no group of women, bro. I swear. Like, you gonna put your best poker face on. What's up? My name Will, da-da-da-da-da. I'm here to take care of you. Of course, they gonna flirt with you and stuff, but I promise you, bro, as soon as that bill hit, it's gonna go downhill. I don't care how much rapport you built with them. I don't care if you got some phone numbers at the table, bro. Like, all right, cool, I'm gonna get at you. Da-da-da. Man, listen, once that bill hit, man, sugar turn the shit real quick, bro. Don't go out with large groups of women, especially us. I ain't all right. But I would have did the same thing. But the key word he said was he didn't know them people, bro. He don't gotta contribute to no bill for some people that he don't know or probably ever gonna see again. Man, fuck them.
Good morning, son.
Good morning.
When you leave the house, you're a reflection of who?
You and God.
A man never goes where?
In a woman's purse.
Men are not meant to hit women, but what?
Protect the woman.
Treat others like what?
How do you want to be treated?
How many people you get in a car with?
One.
And if including yourself, how many?
2.
Why?
Because you don't know what's going on other people around.
If it's more than 2, who do you call?
My dad, you, or my auntie.
Very good. God said respect your elders, and who else?
God said respect your elders and your grown-ups and your mom and dad.
Very good. Always mind who business.
Always mind your business.
I know that's right.
Why?
Because if you mind other people's business, you're going to forget about your life.
Very good.
First and foremost, shout out to that mother right there, because off the video I just showed you how I said a lot of the times the mom will be the problem with these badass kids, especially in school. She's sending him to school the same way my baby, the mother of my children, send my kids to school. It's like a morning routine. It's a ritual. They say it every single day. Guys, I'm gonna knock on wood. I have never been called to school. I've never had my teachers, my daughter's teachers, tell me anything bad or negative about my daughters, bro. I swear to God. Never. I ain't never had to go and whoop her because she acting up in class. None of that kind of stuff, man. I have well-behaved kids. Now, my son, he a work in progress. He ain't even in school yet, but man, I'm already knowing what type of time he on. But dog, shout out to her, man, because she doing the right thing with him, man. It is what it is.
2, 1.
So look, man, I love this video for the simple fact, bro. Man, every time I see a gender reveal, I be ready for them to reveal the damn daddy, bro. Because, dog, like, bro, you 6 months pregnant and the daddy already gone. He ain't gone. He was never there to begin with. It was just somebody beating her back in. And she slipped up and got pregnant for the dude. And for some reason, they think it's a great idea to just keep on doing this. I don't understand it. But let me not take away from this positive moment. I'm happy for them, man. Every dude wants a boy. I bet you most men want a boy to be their first baby, right? You might want a daughter later down the line, but I think most guys would prefer sons. And if they do want a daughter, they want the sons to be older so that the son can guide them, to give them more guidance than just the dad will. Because here's the thing, if you got a brother who's 5 years older than you as a woman, you're gonna see some things. He gonna tell you some things as it relates to men. And then you got your daddy, and let's say you got some uncles, man, you got a village around you, you're gonna be more well-rounded as a woman. It is what it is. But I had to stop and say that, dog.
I have a Haitian mom and an African dad. Of course I'm not allowed to sleep over at anyone's house. Well, I have a Haitian mom and African dad. Of course we can't bring anything home besides an A+. Sucks for you. A B is just like an F. I have a Haitian mom and African dad. Of course I'm gonna have rice for every meal. I have a Haitian mom and African dad. Of course my parents want me to be a doctor. I have a Haitian mom and an African dad. Of course I'm going to church every Sunday.
Now listen, this is what I be telling a lot of people and they get mad at me when I say things like this. First of all, kids that grow up in them 2-parent households, usually they have a lot more going for themselves. Structurally, they just have it, right? Because you have 2 parents who can come together and pour into the child, give more resources to the child. It's a lot for one person to do. And some things are going to fall through the cracks. Even with a 2-parent household, shit ain't going to be perfect. But you really working from a deficit if you're a one-man show or a one-woman show. You get what I'm saying? And another thing they get mad at me when I say is that you can send these foreign kids to the same failing schools that we attended and they would still get better results because the expectation from the parents is different. Don't bring no B's in this house. See, we don't tell our kids that. Well, at least most of us don't. A is the only thing acceptable in these foreign kids' life. Guys, I know I kill y'all with the stories, but check this out, man. When I was 13 years old, my mom and daddy, they kind of started to catch their financial strides, so they moved us to this predominantly white part of town located in Kenner, Louisiana, right? On my street, bunch of foreigners. Some of my best friends are people who come from Zaid, he's from Pakistan. NC, he's Nigerian. Free K, he was Nigerian. RIP to him. But long story short, guys, all of these people are successful now, man. I'm talking about engineers, doctors, lawyers. Sawan or Saeed, anyone, he's an Indian guy, scored a perfect on a USMLE, right? And that's because the parents, dog. My little black ass, the only one outside playing this shit while they was inside studying. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. It's the culture, bro.
Boy, if you do Uber and Lyft, you gotta listen to what I'm about to tell you. I got a friend of mine. He's in the trucking game, but obviously he's been slow, so he's got a lot of time on his hands. So a while back, he applied for the app Uber. Right. Obviously, they did a background check on him, and then they had him take his car to get inspected. I guess certified, just like ours in the semi-trucks. We take and get him inspected every 3 months or so. So today was his first day.
That's when a little something like this.
I can honestly tell you, I think he broke the record. He started today and he quit after the first customer. Let me tell you why. And listen up carefully. So my friend lives in Joliet, Illinois. He took a customer from Joliet, Illinois to the courthouse in Bridgeview, Illinois. So obviously he's being friendly to the customer and stuff, you know what I'm saying, talking. So by the time they got close to the courthouse, my friend decided to ask the customer, do you mind if I ask you how much did they charge you? The guy said, not a problem. He pulls out his phone. He tells them they charged me $54.37. And the guy was saying, why? What's the problem? He goes, nothing. It's not a big deal. The guy said, no, seriously, what's wrong? He goes, out of that $54.37, they only gave me $17 and some change. Even the guy was telling them that is unfair. That's not right. That you should get way more than that. He goes, yeah, that's all they paid me. He goes, I don't know how you're gonna survive like this. And honestly, I can just tell you, if every trip they're making, obviously, look, you look at the perspective, right? It's your car, your insurance, your gas, your tolls, your time. And that's all you get. They make more money than you doing the physical work. And that's just crazy. God bless each and every one of you that does Uber and Lyft. But I can honestly tell you every now and then, in a polite way, try to ask your customer how much you're getting charged, because that way you have an idea about this situation, man. Like I said, God bless each and every one of you that does this Uber and Lyft. It's not, the pricing ain't right.
You better fix it, though.
Even though I'm in trucks and the pricing ain't right either. But
Don't act surprised.
I mean, it's a little bit different.
Man, shit, they got serious.
It is what it is.
Thanks.
Say, bro, y'all know I gotta look out for my kinfolks, man. If you driving Uber, bro, listen, I know it's a way to ends, it's a way to a means, or however they say it, or ends to a mean, whatever. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Guys, make sure you got your backup plan, because Uber can't be the end all be all. You know, if you working Uber on the side so that you can save up for a goal, that's perfectly fine. But if you using Uber to pay your bills and you think this is a career for you, bro, I'm sorry to break it to you, but bro, they playing you. It is what it is, dog. I done heard this from a lot of people, man. Like, they really smashing y'all with no Vaseline when it comes to these rides and things of that nature, bro. Come on, man. Listen, let's get our skills up, man. Let's get in them trades. Let's earn some skills so we can pay them bills, man. But use Uber as a stepping stone, bro. But man, too many times, so many people think that's the end all be all, bro. No, you can't do that. That's risky. That's risky. I ain't no perfect nigga. I did what I had to do in order to make ends meet. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I am not gonna go broke. I'm gonna make it happen. If you see me at work, goddammit, I wouldn't feel no type of way, man. Listen, if shit happens, I'll go to work to provide for my family. That's what a man do. But at the same time, I bet you I'm gonna be planning my exit. I know that's for a fact. You get what I'm saying? So keep that in mind, fellas.
Man, look, man.
Okay, what?
Some of you motherfuckers got amnesia. Shit. I never forget getting off the bus at Orlando Reception Center, getting butt-ass naked in front of a whole bunch of motherfucking strangers.
Hey, yo, what the?
Nigga, using my hands to bust my ass open so them crackers can look up my motherfucking asshole. Then make me use them same motherfucking hands to put them in my mouth to open up my gums and shit.
Whoa.
Shit, so you can look in my motherfucking mouth. Nah, I don't forget that shit. I never forget you motherfuckers sitting me in the barber chair, shaving all the hair off my face and off my head, trying to take away anything that identify me as being a motherfucking man.
What?
I never forget them times you to come in my cell or come in the dorm, tearing that motherfucker up, throwing shit that's sentimental value to me, my letters, my pictures, and all that shit of my family, my mama, my girl, and all that shit up. Just disrespecting my shit. Then you leave me to clean all that shit up after you done tore my shit up. I never forget that. I never forget laying on my bunk, starving, up, hungry, because my people up at the moment and can't send me shit. And I'm laying on my bunk hungry. I ain't finna ask a nigga for shit, because I ain't trying to build no attachments with a motherfucker. Because them niggas is goofy and funny and fuck the rolling over with them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Did my own motherfucking thing. Now, I never forget that. I never forget them times I prayed to God and told him, if you let me out this motherfucker, I promise I ain't coming back to this shit.
I hope so.
You niggas done forgot all that shit. You niggas still out here with that dumb shit. Nigga, don't forget that shit, man. That shit ain't what's up, my nigga. You must forgot.
Yeah, see, he telling y'all that real shit, man. He telling y'all that stuff that the rappers don't really tell y'all. They glorified. I ain't scared to go to jail. Man, I would be scared to go to jail, man, especially if you go into the jails where they be sending the real killers. Man, why would you want to be locked up with them people? Them people don't love you, bro. Them people want to hurt you. They will literally extort you. And then you talking about the guards messing over you. You talking about losing touch with family, bro. Why would you even want to be in that situation? It never made sense when I hear grown-ass men talking about, I ain't scared to go to jail. Boy, what, you got a boyfriend in there or something? You miss somebody in there? What's up? Because, dog, why you keep going back, bro? Come on, man. Make it make sense. If it don't make sense, it don't make dollars. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Why do you keep going back to this place? You know right from wrong. My little brother, my brother was taught right from wrong, both of them. And guess where they ass at right now? So they don't fucking listen, bro. I said, bro, damn, bro, what you got a nigga in there or something? He said, man, don't play with me. He got real stern when I said that, man. What you got a homie up in there, bro? Like a homie loving friend? They want man stop playing with me. But nah, fellas, like everything this man just said is some real shit, man. Y'all better wake up.